Aloha, Jackie here. Thanks for joining me today in creating a Christmas card with Stampin' Up's photopolymer stamp set, Jar of Joy, and the coordinating punch. We are using a designer series paper from the Elegant Pine Snowflakes designer series paper pack. Number is 166066. Beautiful pieces of paper in here. Love these prints. Coordinating colors are Cherry Cobbler, Garden Green, Old Olive, Pretty Peacock, Secret Sea, and Shaded Spruce. Sorry for the squeaky door. But here we're using this designer series paper. It is the same piece of paper. We're just going to flip it upside down. This is 4x4 square. This piece here is a 1 1/4 by 4. This is basic white, cut at 4x4 for the inside. This is a scrap for stamping and punching out our jar. This is shaded spruce, punched out with, I believe it was a 2 3/8 inch circle punch. And this piece here is Old Olive, and this is a scrap for stamping and punching out the lid, the jar lid. This, of course, is Cherry Cobbler. This is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 1 1/4 and 5 1/2. And we'll go ahead and burnish this fold. I already did that. We are going to go ahead and burnish this fold here. This is a gift card holder. So we are making a pocket. This is the pocket side. And I'll go ahead and put some glue down here, just on this edge. A little bit of glue goes a long way, guys. A little bit of glue goes a long way. So we'll hold that for a little bit, just for the glue to hold. In fact, we can put one of our stamps on there. Oh, glue. Just to hold it down. Oh, see, a little bit of glue goes a long way. We don't want it coming out the sides. I'll put that off to the side. We'll go ahead and stamp our jar with our black Memento Tuxedo black ink. I am stamping it here towards the bottom so I can hold my paper when I'm punching it out. Love it. In fact, let's keep that out because I do need to stamp the snowman. And I'm going to stamp the snowman in there, in the jar, just like that. And that's all we need the black ink for. We are getting out our red Cherry Cobbler. I forgot to mention I got these scraps all up here. This is 1/2 inch scraps that we're gonna also need to stamp our greeting, sending a jar full of cheer. Center right on that piece. Perfect. Love it, love it. Put that off to the side. Now I'm looking for this piece here. This is actually the trim on the hat and the snowman scarf. And I gotta bring this a little bit down to me so I can see it a little. I am rearranging my paper so that I can see where I'm stamping. And I'm trying to line up the trim of the hat and the side of the scarf. Let's see how I do, because with this light here, I'm getting a lot of glare on my block. Pretty good, pretty good. What do you guys think? Pretty good, yeah. Thank you, thank you. Now, let's get the inside so we can stamp our greeting. Wishing you the sweetest Christmas, just right in the center. There we go. Then we're done with that red cherry cobbler. Now I'm getting out the shaded spruce so I can stamp the jar lid. And let's see, where is it? Right here. I'm just gonna stamp it right here towards the bottom. Perfect. That's it for shaded spruce, you guys. Pool party. Needed pool party for the snow. Yeah, it's snowing in our jar. Don't you love that? So I am stamping it here. And I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little, sorry my block's dirty, but there's a little snowflake sticking out here, a little dot, and I'm putting his arm right in there. So I stamped it on the right, and I'm gonna turn it all the way around to put that little dot on the top of his arm on the left. And there you go. What do you think of that? Love it, you guys. Love it. I am getting out Pool Party Stampin' Blends. This is the light. And I'm opening it up to the bullet tip side. And I'm just gonna outline our snowman's body just to give him dimension. And the snow peaks here towards the bottom. That's about it, you guys. And then Stampin' Blends Dark Pumpkin Pie on the bullet tip again. Just for his tiny nose. All I gotta do is dab it because it's such a small area. Tiny, tiny nose. There. Can you guys see that? Is it in there? Love it, you guys. And that's it for our stamping. Let's go ahead and get out our punch. And I'm gonna center. Do you see that I'm centering it in the punch here? And then I'll punch it out. Also grabbing the lid. And that's why I kind of stamped it more towards the bottom on the right, so I can hold on to my piece here while I'm putting it in the punch. Centering best as I can, and then I'll punch. See that? This piece here is a scrap. We've got all our pieces. We can go ahead and put our card together. Burnishing once again. Going to put down this piece here. And I am going to use this print on the outside of the card. This printed paper is a 4x4. I am going to put this piece on next. I'm going to put it right here. This is also a basic white cut at 4x4 square. Just like that. And then I want to take this and I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to move this over a little. Just like this. See, wiggle room time. Did you see me move that just a tiny bit? So I'll put this right in here. I am butting it up next to the white. See that? See, and then this here is our pocket for a gift card. I am taking this and putting it in the middle of our card front. Just like this. Centering. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on here. Just a tiny, tiny bit so I can put the lid on. See that? I'm gonna turn it over. Grabbing some Stampin' Dimensionals. Then I'll go ahead and put a dimensional there just to hold it in place. Keeps the lid in place. Oop. Put a lot of dimensionals on there. I'll go ahead and pull off the backings. Then I am gonna put this up here just a little bit because I'm gonna put my greeting. It's at a tiny, tiny angle. I'm gonna take up my snips, getting on snips. I'm gonna take my snips and I'm just gonna trim here. It's just the straight edge. It was a scrap, so I didn't have the exact size. Then I'm getting the dimensionals again. And I'm gonna stay away from putting dimensionals on this end because it's gonna be hanging over. I don't wanna seal my card closed. So I'm putting it here. Putting 3 dimensionals. I don't want it to sag when I send this. Okay, oh, dimensional backing was sticking really good there. And then I just want it to go over this a little and then hang off on this side just a tiny bit. So there we have it, guys. Okay, and then let's get our, I didn't finish that sentence, but our rhinestones and our take your pick tool. So I'm using the small ones just to add to our snowflakes in our, making a triangle in our jar just to give it some dimension. And you know what, guys? There we have it. What do you think? Gift card holder. Thanks again for joining me today. To order Stampin' Up products, please visit my website. It's linked in the description of this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Come back again soon. Bye.